pause, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, were able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, set.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
So now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go, drill, good, needle, blue, steel, black. Drill, green.
Working out of the gun, Love. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. 2nd down and 8.
Down. 6, mega.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Ready. Red cycle. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Sunday. Yellow. Hey, 43.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Hey, Color. Hey, 57.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
38. Claws red. Black Ultra.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
60 red. 60 red. Right, 97. Right, 10.
Here's Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Blue
And
strike.
the Packers
Ready.
first down.
Smash, red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Striker. Ready?
Going back to Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go, little lady! Yellow! Yellow!
Mahomes now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
That's the score. Packers 20, Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker will kick off 4 games of sleep.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, ready.
Love now.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
Right, yellow,
First
33.
down, Green Bay.
Black shot. Ready.
Love.
Now this thrown deep for Kraft.
And this is caught.
He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 35. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Hey, 43, 40, yellow. Come on, hey, 43. Yellow. There's hurt.
Now Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Now Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys. But let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach a point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 4.
Here with Spike, 60. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6.
To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
In motion left goes Watson.
Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That'll put him at 190 receiving yards now. He's putting on a show. He also has a first down. Love looking to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he is caught. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown, 43 yards.
And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
A good there, 26 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
That's good for a Packers
Down.
1st down.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. 87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ready?
From the 16, Love. Pass caught. That's golden. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Back to throw. Love. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal
Cycle.
at the 6-yard line.
Smash. Red. Black shot.
Looking to throw. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Pacheco will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Black 40. Blue stripe. Dog red.
Following the interception, Love.
That's taken in by Golden.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 9. At the 12-yard line.
5, 6, red, cycle, 6, red, steel, black. 10.
Throwing, Love.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
13 yards. And the Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Here's Love.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
17, 22 needle. Here we go. Ready.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on third and 3. Leaves him with a fourth and 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on fourth and a yard.
Watch out now. 50.
Back to throw. Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Packers first down.
Right. 97. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Second down.
After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Let's go now. Red. 50. Green. Hut.
Looking to throw. Love.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Mahomes now on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Mahomes takes it himself. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes to throw it. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
At the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
6, 10 black. Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 41 yards. And the Packers have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do do something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Well, Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make...
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Packers 48, Chiefs 25.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Down the sideline he goes.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a two-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some
conversion.
sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. Spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Green Bay. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we smash, red. Check,
A good play action with Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
By Trent McDuffie.
And it'll be second down.
White. Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Right through.
And 10 yards to go.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
Hut, hut.
They'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
Ultra.
First down.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Throwing is Love. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A loss of the yard.
62 blaster.
4th down.
Steel, black. Green jack. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. Escaping the pressure right. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Down the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 15 on that game. First down, KC.
First down.
Yellow.
43. At the 31-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake. Mahomes. The man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
A give here to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the regulator. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors.
Smash, red.
On play action, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, Love. To the left side and taken in by Golden. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
On the double.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
22 needle. Ready?
Now Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to have it just past their 25.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Mahomes now to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Mahomes. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Black shot. Let's go now. Black. Now. Right.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. gun, here's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Love to throw on first and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Set, you, yellow, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. On the run to the right. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive. And it leads to third down and 10.
Red, 38. Black shot. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's going to air this one out. And that's incomplete. Thought he might try to run this one instead. But about as much time as he could. But he couldn't connect with his man downfield. And it is fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Edo blue. Blue, 32. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now the work is, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's turnover on downs.
Yellow.
He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 20.
Here's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough
to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Harrison Butker
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ultra. Set. Black. 95. Smash. Red. Hut.
Love to throw. Forced out wide. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. We'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
As the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Open man right side is Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
After that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Intercepted.
Mega.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Blue. Blue. 6. Mega.
On first down, it's Love. Forced to his right. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
52 blue, red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw is Love. Going for it all. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Red, green jack. Ready.
Throwing is Love. It's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. That's caught by Bolden, right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
28 more yards. And the Packers
3-3.
down.
Hut, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Watch out now. Slide through. Set.
Here's Love. Thrust to his right. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Right, 60. Grilled green. Let's go. Hut.
To throw is Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
White. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10.
Here we go. 6. Red, black, yellow. 22. Green jack. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Drill. 52. Smash. Red. Here we go. Steel. Black. Black rail. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Fury. Yellow. Blue striker. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Packers first down by a good couple of yards as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th down and 10.
Packers first down. First down and goal to go.
Set.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Let's go.
First down.
John, 17.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Green Jack, Needle Blue. Set cut.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
40-yard line.
Smash, red. Yellow, 43. Slice blue. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and goal at
Field,
the 40-yard
43
line.
rail. Blue striker. Red cycle. Set.
Now Love. That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. The tight end used in the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
14 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Second and inches. A handoff to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they they get inside the 30-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is second and 6. From the gun, here's Pacheco. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Gain on the play. It's now fourth down and 1.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Check, cut.
To throw is Love. Rolling right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Drill, 52. Ready.
Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes back. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Lambeau Field.
all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Kansas City. It's Mahomes. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. What about that? Out of bounds. All the way down inside the 15. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. It covers 51 yards. He'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Yellow.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, green gap. Cut.
Throwing to begin is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, 38. Here we go, set. Black, red, black ultra. Red, cycle, right, white. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. That is George Karlaftis. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Red. Blue striker. Ball red. Ready.
Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Real green. Red.
A gain of 26 yards.
Cut.
Throwing is Love. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Right. Striker. Field. Black.
1st down, Green Bay.
Right. Blue. 6. Green jack.
Loves to throw it on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
60 red. 60 red.
The man in motion is Watson.
Check, huh?
Throwing on second down, Love. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Claws red. Ready, ready. 10 black. Needle blue. Blaster. 6. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Red, yellow, blue, green. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready. Black, oak. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
6 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Ready.
Now Love. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
And he will dive the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, if we're only playing you in the pass, it stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Third and long.
15. Right now, boys. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Down. Clock 40. Ready.
Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Red. Here we go. Black. 95. Claws red. Cut.
Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Flight through.
First down.
6. Red. 38. Second.
Here's Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Will Green.
That's a 40-yard
On 2nd down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Jack Rat. Jack Rat. 17, 60.
First down, Green Bay.
Hughes, cluster, red, yellow. Ready.
Now Love. Forced out wide. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Stolen from the receiver.
He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike. I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And caught right side by Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Throwing is Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Ultra. Go ultra. You're ready.
Here's Jacobs. And nothing's developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Second and goal.
Yellow. Red. Ready.
To throw is Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Set.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
And they're on 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Headed left, finds time. The Packers have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Right. 97. Ready. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Field. Flat. 60 red. Slide through. Ready. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Exiting the pocket right. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Grill green. Red. Sight. Check.
On first down, it's Love. Moving to his right. He'll run again. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ready. Ready. Mega. Opposite. Green.
Now Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll run with Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ripley! Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Mixon on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the set.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Christian Fulton is in on the tackle. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Actually, a really nice play there. Defensively, Mike, and initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down, but somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Yellow.
In motion, Reed.
Steel. Black. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Yellow. 43. Smash. Red. Yellow.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Watch out now. 60 series. 10 cycles. Cut.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
50. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass is caught by Gray right side. First time they've looked his way all game long. So he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Mahomes now to throw again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. On the line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Black Ultra. Strike, 97. Here we go. Pause red. Black Queen Jack. Red. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
49-yard.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blue strikers.
In motion, Reed. Back to throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 10. 6 down. Yep, Vito blue. Fury yellow. Steel black. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready, set.
The task now, a really tough one.
Black
Third and very long.
Black ultra. Smash, red. Set.
Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
Strike it. Here we go, set.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
Packers first down. A gain of 9
Red,
yards.
cycle, claws red.
Packers first down.
Cut, cut.
Here's Love. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's 4th down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chiefs take over.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10.
Yellow. Easy.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First down, at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Mahomes back. This caught right side by Worthy.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10.
15.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And in these tight games, especially in the the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cross red. Rush, red.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And caught right side by Kraft. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cycle. 6, mega. Go red.
In motion,
Right,
Reed.
blue. Red.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw is Love. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Got it.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Come on, set. Black shot. Red. 38. Red. Fury. Yellow. Steel. Black. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he's going to have the Packers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
First down.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
The
Bay.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Go going.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's 1st down.
15. Yellow. I'll go blue. 15. Hey, Sunday. Fight on these two.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's
Down
a loss
on
of 8.
2nd and
Brings
long.
up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And This offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mega. Set, ready. 10 flat. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
Fight. Here we go. Blue strike. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one caught. He finds Golden. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Red, yellow. Cut.
On play action, Love. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point drop. Back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Chiefs 35. Brendan McManus picking off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Back complete to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Ready. Strike it.
First down.
Ready.
Gain of 13 yards.
First
down, Packers.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end,